The false goddess Dura has abandoned us. But the true god has sent a messenger. He has shown us the voice of the Great Will. Oh, Great Will! We offer everything to you. Hear us!
Let's dance under the starlight.
Who could possibly stand against me?
Let's dance under the starlight.
I have prevailed.
It's finally over! How did the Hierophant become like that?
To my knowledge, Hierophant Novik was an exemplary believer. In the years since he came to White Ridge, even as a graveborn who seldom goes out, I have heard many speak highly of him. Though I have never interacted with him myself, Carolina has spoken of him often, praising him as a kind, devout, and trustworthy man who treats both the graveborn and humans without distinction. Carolina held him in great respect. She will be deeply distressed to learn that I was unable to save him.
But why would someone as devout as him fall from grace? What's happening here?
I struggle to understand. The Hierophant was revered by both the temple and the community. He had no reason to betray the divine light. Faking being a good man for decades? That's incredibly difficult. It's hard for anyone to hide their true selves, let alone pretend to be someone completely different. Perhaps he was threatened, or tempted.
Could it be the Great Will he spoke of? What in the world is that?
Even I have never heard of that in 2,000 years. The evil rituals, the fall of the Hierophant, and the time loop in Cedar Town. These can't be mere coincidences. They must all be connected to the Hypogean. I have witnessed their power, and understand that they can pull everything into the abyss. We have lost too many lives. Callahan placed his trust in us, and sought our assistance. Yet we failed him, and left him in that temple to confront death alone. 2,000 years ago, I could not manage to do anything right, and the same holds true in the present.
You've done so much already. Despite the people's fear of the Graveborn, you still did your best to help them. Things must have been really tough for you. Even though this isn't the result we hoped for, please don't hold it against yourself. If you must point fingers, then include us all because we faced this together.
I apologize. My thoughts are rather disordered at the moment. I will uncover the one responsible for this and ensure they are punished.
So, where should we begin our investigation?
Since the Hierophant is dead and the evil rituals are over, could the people caught in the time loop have returned to their normal lives?
Hammy has a point. Let's head back to Cedar Town and the hot springs inn.
Let us divide our efforts for efficiency. I will make my way to the Frozen Paw, while you proceed to Cedar Town. Regardless of the outcome, let us agree to reconvene at the dance venue in Cedar Town afterward. Does that suit everyone?
All right, it's settled then. Magister? Did we forget something important? Why hasn't the time loop ended yet? Chippy sees more and more snowmen. Princess Yelena has gone missing too. Could she?
I don't see any snowmen that looks like Princess Yelena in town. She might be at the ball, or back at the castle.
The Magister is right. This is big. We must let the Archduke know. But we have a deal with Valka, so we should go find her first.
Let's hurry and head to the dance venue.
The state of the hot springs inn has worsened. Nearly everyone has turned into a snowman.
The same goes for Cedar Town. Those who haven't become snowmen are sounding more lost, and their thoughts are getting increasingly muddled. And Princess Yelena is missing. She was there the last 2 times we returned.
Princess Yelena. You all remember the ball that night, don't you?
Of course! Everyone was having a great time until... Oh, yeah. You really scared her at the ball. What exactly happened?
I attended the ball to experience, if only briefly, what it might feel like to be truly alive. It was surprising indeed to see Princess Yelena at the opening ceremony. She had no reason to be there.
Why?
A Graveborn acquaintance of mine mentioned that Princess Yelena succumbed to a grave illness a year ago.
What? How is that possible? She seems so lively and healthy. She even joined us for the festival. Plus, she doesn't look like a Graveborn at all.
Valka, how reliable is your source? The princess we saw looked nothing like a Graveborn.
I too harbored doubts, Which is why I inquired directly at the ball whether she was truly Princess Yelena. I did not expect her to react so strongly. Yes, that was my mistake. I shouldn't have asked such a question in that setting.
I do recall her guard confirming that she had been seriously ill.
This is super weird. Velka, do you have any proof? Chippy still finds it so hard to believe. We had so much fun playing snowball fights a few days ago. Can you take us to that friend of yours, Velka? Chippy wants to hear them say it for real.
Sure. Hopefully he will be able to clear your doubts.
A perfect battle with a glorious victory.
My friend Ludovic lives alone in this Duskmire forest. He rarely sees anyone, and isn't keen on engaging with the outside world.
What if he doesn't want to see us?
Please do not be concerned. I shall present him with a gift. Trust me, I know something he cannot possibly decline.
What is it?
Blue spirit root. It's a rare plant that glimmers with a gentle silver light at night. Perfect for making pigments.
Pigments? Does Ludovic like to paint?
He does. He was renowned throughout the duchy for his exceptional painting skills. He once mentioned that there's a blue spirit root in this forest, but it would take some effort for him to obtain it alone.
We've got this! With the four of us, we can definitely get this blue spirit root to make him happy! Let's go! Wow! That was dangerous! If it weren't for Chippy's quick moves, Chippy would have gotten hit. This tree trunk is all rotted out. No wonder it fell so suddenly.
You guys hear that? What kind of animals are making those strange noises? It's so strange.
Those are no ordinary creatures. They're hawk moths, native to this forest. They are aggressive towards outsiders who dare to invade their territory.
Is Ludovic really living in this scary place?
Don't worry about him. Hawk moths rarely attack the Graveborn.
But we're not Graveborn.
Even the trees here look all twisted and scary. I think we should get out of here quickly.
Alright, here comes Sir Chippy! Stand back while Chippy chops through this tree in a flash! Let Chippy give this tree a little taste of his sword! That's odd. Chippy hit the tree with every swing, but it won't budge at all.
My spells can't seem to scorch it either.
Let us seek an alternative route. I recall there being another path nearby that leads to...
Valka?
My memories of this forest are growing rather indistinct all of a sudden.
Wait, what's happening? Even Valka seems to be affected.
Perhaps this forest has been influenced by the situation in Cedar Town. I have not experienced anything like this previously.
Is it possible that the after effects of the time loop are impacting this area? We have to hurry and fix this.
I really hope I'm mistaken. For the time being, let us proceed and discover where this path may lead.
Well done, dearie!
We clearly injured that monster, but how can it still fly so fast? Magister, should we go back the way we came? Wait, where did we even come from? Why can't Chippy remember anything?
Chippy? What's the matter? We came from that direction, but where exactly? Wait, I'm feeling all fuzzy too.
It appears that the hawk moth has the capacity to influence our nerves and senses from a distance, potentially through the release of a toxin. No wonder Ludovic said it would be difficult to obtain the blue spirit root alone. We must find that hawk moth.
But where did it fly off to? Chippy's mind is still all muddled. Achoo! Achoo! Ah! What was that? Chippy's nose is itchy all of a sudden.
These are scales? They must have fallen from the wings of the hawk moth. I see it now. It uses its scales to manipulate our senses, creating illusions. What we struck just moments ago was likely not the real hawk moth.
So, it was its scales that muddled our minds and left us disoriented.
Illusion? This means Chippy still got his wits about him. Let's follow the scales and hunt down that pesky hawk moth. Achoo!
We will not be fooled by its illusions again. Let's find that hawk moth.
perfect battle with a glorious victory. A perfect battle with a glorious victory.
Excuse me. May I ask who you are and what business you have at Viscount Ludovic's estate? His lordship dislikes being disturbed without proper arrangements.
Hold on! Did the candelabra just speak?
Ah, let me introduce myself. I am Václav, the butler to Viscount Ludovic. It is my duty to manage the daily affairs of Everstill Manor.
Oh, wow! Chippy didn't know Ludovic held such a title.
His lordship and the former White Ridge Duke both hail from the Velisa family. The title was bestowed upon him at birth, and the Duke then was his uncle, if I may add. Had it not been for the early demise of his lordship, he would have succeeded to the title of Earl of Silver Sparrow from his father. The noble Silver Sparrow emblem is a testament to the Velisa family's participation in the First Divine War. Oops, I think I may have said too much. How may I assist you today?
Václav, it's me. We've come to see Ludovic regarding an urgent matter.
Ah, Miss Valka. I beg your pardon for my impoliteness, but these guests don't appear to be Graveborn.
That's right. They are my friends, and they have brought a present for Ludovic.
Oh, how lovely. This is the blue spirit root that his lordship has long desired. With it, the painting he is working on is sure to become a masterpiece. Please, wait for a moment. I shall inform his lordship right away.
Let's wait here.
Valka, does all the furniture furniture here move?
Some pieces do. Ludovic is not very fond of interacting with people, so he enchanted some of his favorite furniture to give them thoughts and the ability to move. This way, the furniture can take care of this manor for him, making it more like a home.
That's super fun! Chippy's gonna have a little chat with them.
Welcome, guests! Oh, please make yourselves comfortable. Would you care for a cup of tea? Oh, I can brew a fresh cup right from my head.
I think I'll pass.
Yes, please! Chippy would love to sip on some tea. Mr. Teapot, how long have you been serving in this, manner, if you can call it that?
Please hold on to your cup carefully. It might be hot. Well, I've been serving his lordship for as long as I can remember. Was it 50 years? 70? Oh, it's all a blur now. He is a truly noble and kind gentleman. Alas, there is no one in the Velisa family quite as graceful and talented as his lordship. I recall how he loved to bask in the afternoon sun, sipping tea while reading Helm of the Shadowed Knight. He always dreamed of charging into battle, like the protagonist Savros. Unfortunately, his lordship was frail as a child. However, it brings me joy that he has attained immortality. My service to his lordship shall endure for eternity.
Chippy is touched. You really like Ludovic.
Of course! I've always been by his side, and I take pride in being his favorite teapot. I would be honored to serve his lordship forever.
Oh, a talking flower.
Sorry, did I scare you? I'm really sorry. I'm an everbloom that grows in this manner. I can move and think, all thanks to his lordship's magic.
Wow, that's some serious magic. So what do you do around here?
I take care of his lordship's painting supplies and artworks. Sadly, many stunning pieces have fallen victim to the passage of time and have decayed. I don't understand why his lordship won't enchant them and instead lets these exquisite pieces fade away. I must be so foolish. I can never seem to understand his lordship's thoughts.
Halt! Who gave you permission to enter Everstill Manor? His lordship rarely receives visitors.
We were invited in by the Candelabra butler. He specifically told us to wait here for Ludovic's arrival.
How dare you address his lordship by name so casually? Such insolence cannot go unpunished.
Whoa, calm down! Why are you so angry? And don't just go around and hit people!
A perfect battle with a glorious victory.
Please forgive my attendants. They are not accustomed to guests and tend to be excessively vigilant regarding outsiders. Your thoughtful gift is truly appreciated, and far too precious for me to decline. I sense you have a significant matter to discuss with me.
You're even younger than Chippy imagined.
I was underage when I became a Graveborn. Pray tell, what brings you to this secluded manor to seek help from a Graveborn?
We wish to confirm the accuracy of your earlier claim that Princess Yelena suffered from a serious illness and has passed away.
Oh, Yelena. That lovely little girl. Lovely, yet so pathetic. Correct. She fell victim to a hereditary condition that proved incurable.
What? She really is dead?
When did she pass away?
It was roughly a year ago. Unfortunately, the exact date escapes me. Sigmund was in deep despair, as though he had lost his soul. He pleaded with every god he could think of to save his daughter. Yet the gods did not hear his lament. With no other options, he sought my help, wishing for me to turn Yelena into a Graveborn. He was willing to do anything to preserve his daughter's life.
So the princess we met was a Graveborn? But she didn't look like one at all.
No, I refused.
Why?
Oh? You can't comprehend either? I guess the allure of being alive is a temptation few can truly resist. Come with me. Let me give you a tour of Everstill Manor. Doesn't the duchy's descent into ruin resemble the decaying remains of this manor? Ah, how perfectly tragic.
Please wait for us, Lord Ludovic.
Let's follow him.
The two busts lining this corridor were commissioned in honor of my great-great-grandfather. The Velisa family is nearly as ancient as the Duchy of Whiteridge itself. Yet our legacy is on the verge of ending. You see, Yelena was Sigmund's only daughter. And now, her once vibrant soul has met a tragic fate.
Why didn't you want Princess Yelena to become a Graveborn?
Sigmund wished for his daughter to live. But being a Graveborn does not truly mean being alive. While it offers eternal existence, it merely means existing in this world without the essence of life. To live means there will always come a time for death. Death can sever all pain, everything one wishes to escape, and the ceaseless chatter of the mind. Being trapped in this hollow shell is a cruel curse. You witness yourself wither away, watch your loved ones slowly fade, and feel the emptiness consume your soul. If I had been given the choice, I would have refused to become a Graveborn. I understand that Sigmund loves Yelena deeply, but he must learn to accept his daughter's death, just as my parents did. Now, please follow me to the study. You may struggle to envision the splendor that once graced this place beyond its crumbling walls. There were mahogany bookshelves filled with gilded volumes and manuscripts, and the air was thick with the scent of ink. But everything truly existed. After becoming a Graveborn, so much slips away over the years. I hold dear the memories of my parents and their boundless love for me. In fact, this manor was a precious gift from them. They adorned the hall with my paintings, and never ceased to express how proud they were of my work. After my death, they poured their grief into nurturing the Everblooms. Now, as those Everblooms continue to thrive, I find myself standing before their graves. This is the burden one must bear as a Graveborn.
Everblooms?
They are the white flowers growing in the main hall, overwhelming the dining table and the picture frames. The Everblooms are flowers for the deceased. Pale and solitary, they carry a faint fragrance. Just like death, they once adorned my grave.
Ludovic, I know exactly how you feel. Immortality can be a gift, but it can also be a curse.
Is that why you brought them to me? But even if they understand, what difference does it make? They are alive, and we are dead. Yet in the end, no one can escape the grasp of death. All right, let's continue with our tour. This was once my chamber. I no longer require sleep, as the disease that claimed my life also robbed me of my peace. Yelena suffered from the same illness as I did, and that's why I understand she was incurable. The person you met, whoever she may be, is not Yelena.
If Chippy remembers correctly, you and the Archduke belong to the same family?
Indeed, that's the reason he approached me for help. He is the descendant of my uncle.
It's weird to think that he's actually younger than you.
Please, don't treat me like a child. Look at this tree here. It's even older than the oldest soul in the duchy. Yet I know it was seeded by a raven. Time holds no significance for me in terms of age or appearance. Since I grasped the concept of eternal life, my sole wish has been to seek complete death. Yelena should not have to endure such pain. A spirited girl like her should never be dulled by the grip of eternal coldness. If given the choice, she would have never wished for such an existence. So, I made the choice for her.
We see it now, Ludovic.
It's time for you to return.
Thank you, your lordship. Now that we know the truth, it's time for us to get going.
The time loop hasn't ended, and the princess may cause serious trouble. We must head back and put an end to everything.
Velka, are you going with them too?
Yes.
You haven't changed. Always trapped in self-doubt and torment, yet unable to let go of your responsibilities. The one who resembles Yelena has tainted our family's name. Whatever the truth may be, I genuinely hope for your success. Let me walk you to the entrance.
Bye.
Thanks to the Hierophant's ritual, I am fully healed now.
You're...
Come to my home and experience eternal joy.
Ludovic, was that the real princess? Her eyes, she looked like a ghost. Jura above, Chippy is shaking.
Whoever you saw, she is not Yelena. Velka?
It's nothing. I'm fine. Let's go.
You don't look fine.
We must head to the castle. If my guesses are correct, that's where we will find our answer. It could be very dangerous. You should stay here.
Sir Chippy is braver than you think. After all, it's the thrill of danger that makes an adventure truly exciting.
In that case, here, take this. It's a map of the Velisa castle. While it may be a bit worn, it should prove useful to you. The castle is vast and beautiful. You'll see it for yourself soon enough.
Thank you, your lordship.
Farewell, everyone. I wish you all the best.
A perfect battle with a glorious victory.
Finally, you're here! What took you so long? I was getting pretty anxious. Come and play with me. I'll be waiting for you in the Great Hall.
She said she would be waiting for us in the Great Hall.
Check the map Ludovic gave us.
Found it. That way.
What's up with this castle? It's so spooky and twisted. Almost like it's pulled straight from one of Chippy's nightmares.
This is not the Velisa castle I envisioned. Ludovic once spoke of its marble floors and gilded interiors. But what we see now is a far cry from his descriptions.
It's likely caused by magic. We need to find Princess Yelena quickly and figure out what she's done.
We can't pass through here. Let's find another way. The princess... No, that person was standing on a movable snowflake-shaped stone plate. I wonder if there are more of those plates we can find and use.
Aha! Over here, to the right! There's another stone plate to the right. Magister, do you think it's safe for us to stand on it?
Let's see where this stone plate takes us.
Magister, this door is sealed tight. Chippy tried so hard, but it won't budge at all. Hey, there's someone here. Is she a maid from the castle? She looks so strange.
She's been affected by magic, just like everything else here.
Perhaps she knows how to open the door. We should ask her.
Excuse me, do you work in this castle?
I brought the honey muffins that Her Highness loves. Hopefully, they'll cheer her up a little.
Excuse me. Do you know how we can get this door open?
Her Highness hasn't been eating well lately. She's barely touched her food.
Miss, can you hear us? Hello?
It's all because of that strange illness. Her Highness can't even go out and enjoy herself anymore. She seems truly upset, trapped in her chamber. Her dearest maid Lydia has tried to cheer her up multiple times, but nothing seems to work. How can someone as lively as her be happy locked away like this? But no one dares go against the Archduke's orders.
Wait, did she say chamber earlier? Didn't the princess go to the Great Hall?
It's like she's living in the past, back when Princess Yelena was still alive.
Honey muffins may not be enough. I'll ask the pastry chef to whip up a berry sorbet. Even though the Archduke forbids her from eating cold treats, surely a tiny serving won't hurt.
Everything in this castle feels distorted. The floors, the furniture, even the people.
It's like I've stepped into an abstract painting. Nothing feels real.
She can't be a ghost since we can touch her. What's really happening?
I'm hoping today's dessert will bring a smile to Her Highness's face, which might just please the Archduke as well. Please make way. I need to hurry and serve Her Highness tea and dessert. May I ask who you are? Why are you assisting me?
seems she can actually hear the Magister. Huh? What's going on? Chippy's head is spinning. What just happened? Magister? What happened to you? Why are you wearing armor now? You look different, too. Chippy's really glad you're okay.
I wonder why this happened.
Look, everything around us has changed. The castle looks totally different from when we first came in.
Magister, look! It seems like this place hasn't been twisted by magic. Everything seems pretty normal.
If we have gained entry to this place, there must be an exit available to us. Our task now is to comprehend the situation and assess how we may proceed. There's a door over there. I wonder if we can open it. Could this door lead to the princess's chamber?
That's easy. We'll know once we open it. It's open!
I can't believe it actually opened. Is this castle real or just an illusion? What did we do to cause this?
We didn't do anything except talk to that strange maid.
We were teleported here after the Magister took that maid's tray.
Chippy is confused. Did we just travel back in time?
No, the magic surge just now was unusual. But I know for a fact it isn't time travel magic. We're still in our original timeline.
So, are you saying that the maid brought us into an illusion where the castle looks normal?
That seems to be the case. If so, she's the gateway to this illusion.
Perhaps she can help us return to the real castle.
Are you suggesting that the maid, and possibly others in the castle, still hold onto fragments of their consciousness? By interacting with these consciousnesses, we've accessed the memories or deep-seated obsessions of these individuals? We were able to open this door because the castle was still in its normal state during that specific period in their memories?
That sounds right. We need to prepare ourselves. We might meet the past Princess Yelena while we're in this illusion.
Greetings to you, sir. Huh? Sir, what's wrong? Oh, are you making a joke?
Mister, do you by any chance know where the princess is?
Sir, you seem a little dazed. But don't you worry, Her Highness will be all right.
Mister, are you able to hear me?
Just like that maid, this guard is unable to see you and only talks to your Magister.
Both of them are influenced by magic. Perhaps only those with strong will can communicate directly with people in the illusion.
Well then, gathering information is up to the Magister.
Sir, you seem a bit unwell. Please make sure to rest more. Are you on your way to see Her Highness? Sir, I'm sure you know this. The Archduke has been increasingly irritable since Her Highness fell ill. We just need to follow the Archduke's orders and make sure Her Highness gets plenty of rest in the castle. Please don't risk taking her out again. If the Archduke finds out, we'll all be in trouble. I don't want to end up in the dungeon. Sir, shh! Please watch your mouth. Of course, Her Highness is still alive. And if the Archduke hears this, even you could be sent to the gallows.
It appears that Yelena really is alive in this illusion.
We should go see her. Let's head to her chamber.
Rodrigo, have you had a chance to look at the sapphirine blossoms in the garden? That's great to hear. I planted them myself. Oh, how I wish I could see them blossom. It's such a shame Father won't let me step outside. He keeps insisting I drink this awful medicine and barely lets me have any sweets. I haven't coughed up blood recently. Just feeling a bit drained with those headaches and chest pain. That's because the winter is so dry. Please don't mention this to Father. I don't want him to worry too much. The Snowspire Festival is starting today. I really want to go. I want to build a big, cute snowman and dance with Father. Come on, Rodrigo, take me to the festival. Please? Let's tiptoe out, then tiptoe back in without Father knowing. We'll only be out for a day. Wait, no, just an afternoon. I'll say my cough's really bad and I need to rest, so no maids will come in. Sounds good? Please, just take me out this one time. Pretty please? Come on, Rodrigo. It's a Snowspire festival that only happens once a year. Maybe if I have fun there and receive Dura's blessing, I'll recover in no time. Yay! I knew you could do anything. I can't wait! Oh, sneaking out would be so much easier if we could use the secret passage. We'd definitely avoid most of the guards. You seem a bit off today. Is everything alright? Anyway, it's the one I begged Father to build for me. Remember? Sadly, Father sealed it shut so I couldn't sneak out. He said I should stay in the castle and rest more. And whenever I ask about my condition, Dr. Charissa just says, "Don't worry, you'll get better." Or she tells me what I can eat, what I shouldn't touch, and that I have to rest more at the castle. This makes me feel like I'm grounded. Do you think I'll ever recover? I snuck into a temple the other day and saw Father wiping away his tears. I don't want him to live the rest of his life in grief. Mother's gone, and if I go too, he'll be all alone. He may act strong and serious in front of others because he's the Archduke, but Mother always said he has the kindest heart, and he's most afraid of losing us. I'll do my very best to get better, for Father and those who care about me. Oh, come now. Don't look so upset. Where were we? Yes, what a pity. Do you think you can open this door by any chance? As princess, I hereby proclaim that you, Rodrigo, are the greatest knight in all of Whiteridge.
I should go tidy up Her Highness's wardrobe.
Excuse me. Could you help us get out of this illusion?
It's been over a month since she last wore her favorite dress. She must be feeling quite down.
She still can't see us.
I heard the Archduke had 2 maids thrown into the dungeon just because they didn't take proper care of Her Highness's art supplies. His temper is getting worse. I need to be extra careful.
We're back! She really managed to help us escape that illusion.
Oh, look! This door is swung open! That's weird. Chippy used all his strength, and it wouldn't budge just moments ago.
I have a thought. Maybe we already opened this door in that maid's timeline. I don't really understand how timelines in space work, but it appears so. If objects in both timelines overlap, then our task is to open the secret door in her chamber in our timeline.
Yes! Opening the secret door here should also open the one in that timeline. Magister, let's head to the princess's chamber.
The Archduke told us to clean Her Highness's room at least twice a day, making sure every corner is dust-free. Yet Her Highness doesn't enjoy us spending so much time organizing her room. She'd rather we care for her garden and bring back freshly picked flowers.
Oh, Dura above! How did you do it? The door suddenly swung open. I didn't know you had a knack for humor. You don't have to go so far to cheer me up. I'm feeling quite well today. We should get going. The festival crowd must be having a great time already. Artica, how is the painting coming along?
Your Highness,
Shh, keep it down. Let me see. Oh, it's still not done.
Your Highness, I truly apologize. The fact is, I've never participated in the Snowspire Festival, so I don't have a clear idea of it. What do you imagine the festival should be like?
Oh, please take your time. Rodrigo is planning to take me to the festival secretly, so I can experience it firsthand instead of merely imagining it through a painting. But of course, your painting will still be a treasured artwork. Once you finish, I'll have someone hang it above my bed. When I get back, I'll tell you everything I see in detail to help you finish your painting.
Your Highness?
It's settled then. You can't tell anyone about me going to the festival. Not even my father.
Rodrigo, you failed me.
Father, this isn't Rodrigo's fault. Please don't blame him. It's all my fault.
Yelena, go back to your room. I need to have a serious talk with you later.
But...
Go, now.
Yes. Rodrigo, please tell Artica that I can't give him the details of the festival anymore.
Is the festival all you ever think about? Do you not care at all about your health?
Your Grace, please remain calm. If we pray sincerely, the Divine will surely bestow mercy upon Princess Yelena and restore her health.
I'm sorry, Father. Please don't be mad. Father, Your Excellency, I'll take my leave now.
Listen, Rodrigo. As the princess's head guard, your primary duty is to ensure her safety. She is not to leave the castle without my permission, and no one is to visit her. Ensure the doctor attends to the princess daily and strictly monitor her routine and diet. This is your duty and your sole responsibility. Are we clear? She's still too young to see the reality, and doesn't understand the price of fulfilling wishes. But you should. Her condition does not allow her to participate in the festival. Even with a physician in attendance, it could still be dangerous. Thus, she must not leave the castle. I would rather be a strict father than risk my only daughter's life. Rodrigo, do not let me down again.
There's no need for concern, young man. Everything His Grace does is for the well-being of Her Highness. His Grace and I are about to head to the temple to pray for Princess Yelena. Come along, young man. Let us pray to the Divine for the salvation of the princess. Please recite the prayer after me. O Dura above. For the health of Princess Yelena, we gather here today to offer our prayers.
O Dura above, for the health of Princess Yelena, we gather here today to offer our prayers.
O God, you have granted her the path to healing. If you heal her, she will be restored. If you save her, she will be rescued. No calamity shall befall her, nor disaster come near her. If you save her, she will be rescued.
O God, you have granted her the path to healing. If you heal her, she will be restored. If you save her, she will be rescued. No calamity shall befall her, nor disaster come near her. If you save her, she will be rescued. O Dura, I beseech you to have mercy on her, to watch over her. Please, answer my prayers, and let the blessed light bring healing to my daughter. I would give everything I possess to honor you, as long as you save her. Save my one and only daughter.
Sigmund, I believe Dura will hear your prayers.
Oh, Dura. Are you truly listening? Why do you remain indifferent? Why? I promised Navarra I would take good care of our daughter. I cannot lose her. Yelena does not have much time left. What must I do to meet your demands? Please tell me. I will do anything just to save her.
Keep praying earnestly. Your prayers will surely be answered.
Oh, it's you. What was your name? Rhodes, was it? Please forgive me. I'm still getting used to this place. You see, every bit of my attention has been devoted to finishing this painting. That's why His Grace brought me here. The princess wished for me to capture the joy of the Snowspire Festival on canvas for her. I wish I could see the festival myself. His Grace is concerned that bringing anything in from outside might worsen the princess's condition. So I'm not allowed to leave the castle. I guess I'll just wait for the princess to return and share her experience with me. What? Then I can't possibly finish this painting. That would be wonderful. Quick, tell me all the details about the festival. Opening ceremony. Festival activities. And lighting the eternal flame. I see. The chosen one gets to light the eternal flame and search for the 7-petaled sapphirine blossom. That sounds like an interesting festival ritual. Thank you so much. I swear, this painting is going to be an absolute masterpiece.
Huh. Wasn't this supposed to be a painting of the festival? Why does Chippy only see cages? Oh, Chippy really doesn't like this.
Look, there's a girl trapped inside a cage. This painting is making me really uncomfortable.
But we're inside a memory. Shouldn't the painting reflect its true form?
Maybe the magic on this painting is much stronger, just like on that maid. It's completely infused with magic.
If that's the case...
possibly stand against me?
Oh, I wonder when His Grace will heal from the loss of Her Highness. I really hope that guest can help him find some relief. The atmosphere in the castle is just too heavy and oppressive right now. Yes, ever since Her Highness passed away, His Grace has locked himself away for days without seeing anyone. But today he suddenly asked us to clean the audience chamber because he's inviting a noble guest. But we have no idea who the visiting noble is. Sir, are you here to see His Grace? You may need to wait a bit. His Grace is still with the guest.
Halt! No one is allowed to enter right now. I've been ordered not to let anyone in. His Grace specifically instructed no visitors while he meets with an important guest. Sir, please come back when His Grace is finished.
Looks like we'll need to find another way. Could the Archduke be meeting that guest the maid mentioned?
Let's check that corridor over there. We might find another way to get to the audience chamber.
Please, I beg you. She shares the blood of House Velisa. She's so young, so lively. She could have a beautiful future.
You know I died from the same affliction. There's no cure for this disease.
Yes, that's why I'm pleading with you. You're standing right in front of me, so you must be able to bring her back, right?
That voice sounds like Ludovic. Could this be the conversation he had with the Archduke?
Do you truly grasp what it means to become a Graveborn? It's a fate of being loathed and rejected. It's a path where you fade into nothingness, shedding your emotions and reason, trapped in a cycle of endless despair. Lively, cheerful, enthusiastic. None of that will belong to Yelena anymore if she becomes a Graveborn. Is this what she wants? Or is it what you want?
I wouldn't be afraid of a Graveborn. I don't care what she becomes. I just want my Yelena to live again. Please.
Sorry, I can't help you.
Please.
I think I've made my answer clear. What you need to do now is pray to the divine. Pray, and perhaps she will show mercy. Sigmund, you heard my answer. I must go now. Don't see me off or look for me again.
Then I will pray to the divine. Pray to the one who might respond to my pleas.
Should we go talk to the Archduke now?
Hide quickly. Someone is coming.
I see Siren, that court mage.
Let me guess. Your conversation with Lord Ludovic didn't go well. Just as I suspected. He didn't agree, did he?
No.
So, you have no other options left? But you know, the possibility of bringing Princess Yelena back still exists. You're just holding on to unrealistic hopes for mercy from Dura.
You're right. Tell me your plan.
Have you made up your mind? Remember, regret is not an option.
Yes. I've made my decision.
Ah, excellent. The one true God, the Great Will cherish followers like you.
The Great Will?
False gods remain silent while mortals plead, turning a blind eye to their suffering. But the Great Will is different. Prove your faith, and the Great Will heed the prayers of true believers.
What must I do? I'd give anything for Yelena to live again. I'd sacrifice everything.
Then please, follow me. That small, hypocritical temple should honor the true God.
His Grace has forgotten his belonging again. Ever since Her Highness passed away, he hasn't been himself. I'm too scared to seek him out. What if he gets angry suddenly? But this Felisa emblem is so important. Oh, Sir Rodrigo, thank goodness. Please take this emblem to His Grace. This is an important emblem of His Grace. Please keep it safe. Whoever holds this emblem can go anywhere in the castle. If it gets into the wrong hands, I dread to think of the outcome. Sir, I'm counting on you to make sure it gets to His Grace.
Greetings, Sir Rodrigo. Are you heading to the Great Hall? If so, could you please present your permit? Sir, I apologize, but you should know the rules. Entry to the Great Hall requires His Grace's permission. Sir, you may proceed. I hope I haven't kept you too long.
Ever since Her Highness passed away, His Grace has been so unpredictable. Every time I clean the Great Hall, I am terrified of making a mistake and setting him off. Death is irreversible. I truly hope His Grace can move past his sorrow, so that our days can be a bit easier.
I've broken free from my chains. I no longer need an Archduke to hold everything together and stall for time. There's no need to control him anymore. Farewell, Father.
Honored Lady of Ice, my duty calls.
Yelena, my daughter.
Finally, you've arrived. They are my esteemed guests. To entertain them properly, Father.
I'll rip you to shreds!
A perfect battle with a glorious victory.
You are not the real Princess Yelena.
Oh, am I not?
Who are you, and what do you really want?
General Valka. How is it possible that you don't know who I am? It's fine if they don't recognize me, but you should have me etched in your memory.
How do you know my name?
Don't be so serious. It's rare to have so many people in this empty castle. How about we play a little game? Take a guess. Who do you think I am? Wrong. I, for certain, am not the Great Will. The mighty and only true God is beyond what I can ever aspire to. I don't have any grand ideals. I'm just a simple Hypogean who delights in playing with snow and emotions. So, did you like my little scheme? A festival that repeats over and over must be quite enjoyable, don't you think? Oh, I can't tell you how much I love this festival. I want to experience it again and again. After all, attending the Snowspire Festival was Yelena's final wish. Oh, that poor little girl. She was so pitiful, so I helped her, and her father. Now, everyone gets to have their wishes fulfilled. Isn't that the most impeccable fairy tale ending?
I should have known it was you. Cryonaya.
So it was you who killed the little princess, just to resurrect yourself in her body!
Oh, you charming yet ignorant little familiar. Didn't your Magister teach you anything about magic? Merlin?
Merlin? You are the legendary Merlin?
Listen well, hamster. I didn't kill her. On the contrary, I granted her a second chance at life. My dear father offered his life and soul to bring me back to life, and I kept my promises.
I understand now. You exploited Yelena's body. She never truly returned. It's always been you in disguise.
That's not entirely true. Of course Yelena is back. I just infused her with my soul. My beloved father is overjoyed that his daughter has returned, just as he remembers her. Vibrant and full of life. And of course, his life and soul also bring me great joy.
You wretched Hypogean!
Call me whatever you like. I waited 2,000 years for this glorious moment. Oh, Merlin, by the way, it fills me with joy to have you here as a witness to my rebirth. Finally, the time has come. What's wrong, General Valka? Are you trembling in fear? Why won't you look at me?
We defeated you before, and we can do it again.
We all know Valka has defeated you before, and we will triumph over you once more.
Her? How foolish. It's easy for you to believe in empty legends just because they bring a sense of comfort. The truth, however, doesn't hold much weight, does it? Merlin, I'm sure you understand that only divine power can stand against a Hypogean. As for mere mortals, they don't stand a chance. Oh, your little act of feigning ignorance is quite entertaining, Merlin. You know it well. Neither humans nor the Graveborn. Those pitiful creatures cannot defeat me. And you, Valka, rather than being a hero, you're just a fool. You deceived everyone and made them look just as foolish as you.
You're lying! You were defeated and sealed away!
That was all because of Dura, that hypocritical, ugly, false goddess! She ambushed me amid the chaos and sealed me away! My apologies. I must have appeared rather ungraceful just now. You still refuse to believe me, don't you? No worries, darlings. I'll gladly provide the proof you seek. After all, freezing memories in time is simply my specialty.
Valka, were those truly the scenes from the war 2,000 years ago? It was horrific. The sky looked as if it was drenched in blood.
Yes. Everything she said was true.
You know what you are? A joke. A beautiful yet fragile bubble bound to burst. Weak little humans longed for a hero, and so you stepped into that role. But when they no longer sought one, you became a loathsome undead. Your existence is worth nothing. You couldn't do anything when you were alive, and now you're still powerless.
You're right.
Valka, don't listen to her. You can't afford to lose hope now.
No. For 2,000 years, I've been tormented by these nightmares. I couldn't accept everything, so I chose to become a Graveborn. What did I really gain from that choice? Those who trusted me and fought alongside me became the undead, loathed by everyone. I accomplished nothing, yet people honored and praised me. I don't deserve to be called a hero. The goddess Dura would have sealed her away, even if I hadn't been there. Did our sacrifices in that battle really mean anything? I am fully aware of what I am saying.
Yes, you should tremble before me. I am your nightmare, the reminder of your failures, your struggles, and your shame. And you are powerless to alter a single thing. Your resistance is pointless. You are not needed by this world, nor cared for by its people. Your very existence is utterly meaningless.
I'm worthless.
Valka, don't let her words get to you. You must fight back.
How dull. Why do you all look so tense? You don't think I'm here to cause any mischief, do you?
Look around! You ruined this place!
Oh, my sweet little familiar. What harm have I caused? Was it bringing the princess back to life? Or enjoying the festival alongside you? And you, Merlin, surely you missed those days when we played in the snow and danced at the grand ball. I've been sealed away for 2,000 years. You have no idea how empty and dull it's been without charming souls like yours by my side. I adore being surrounded by people, watching them find their place in eternal happiness. All I want is to keep that happiness alive forever. Looks like we see happiness very differently.
Your idea of happiness is completely contrary to ours.
What a shame. I was looking forward to taking you on a tour of my castle, dear Merlin. I must say, there's something irresistibly charming about your serious side. Just picture us together on the ice throne, basking in the sight of our subjects celebrating for all eternity. Why spoil such enchanting bliss?
Quit deceiving yourself!
Welcome to my icy realm.
Are you all unharmed? It's a relief to see that none of you appear to be wounded. Where are we? What is this place? It seems otherworldly. This gate. I've never seen such a gate before.
Is this the door to the underworld? Are we dead?
It doesn't seem like we're in the real world. I've never read about a gate like this in any book. It's not a portal, nor a summoning gate. Do you know what this is, Magister?
How about we just go in and look around? There's nowhere else to go.
Yeah, there's no point standing here and guessing. Maybe, if we go through this door, we can return to the real world.
Back to reality. Cold reality. Let us be off.
Well done, dearie!
What precisely is that creature? I've never encountered anything of its like before. It doesn't seem to be Hypogean in nature.
It seems a little like a Graveborn, but very different from someone like Valka.
Indeed. I can sense the essence of death emanating from it.
Death? Are we already dead?
Stop speaking nonsense, Chippy.
Regardless, this is the only path before us. Let us move forward.
are fighting against the Hypogeans. This must be...
What? That means we're in the past! That door made us go back in time! Who has the power to do this? Why did they send us here? Could it be Cryonaya?
The magic from that door is completely different from that of a Hypogean. No matter who did it, the only thing that's certain is that we've been sent back to the past, which means Valka should be here somewhere.
Yes, she must be fighting in the battle. As a true knight who upholds justice, Chippy can't just stand by and do nothing.
No, Chippy, don't go. There are too many Hypogeans here.
I'll rip you to shreds!
A perfect battle with a glorious victory.
Watch out! Are you all right?
I'm alive. Thank you.
Keep moving! Don't stop! General Valka needs support! Hurry! Don't worry! Our force will hold the pass! I swear it!
All right.
That man said they were going to help Valka. She must be up ahead! Let's go!
I am ready to offer everything. Just let me keep fighting.
Death hurts, doesn't it? But which hurts more? Death or the curse of eternity?
Lord of Death?
You plead, and I grant you a choice. Embrace eternal slumber, or rise as a graveborn and keep fighting. But destined to be loathed and forgotten. Choose wisely.
We choose to fight.
Made your decision? There's no turning back now. You're finally here. I had to wait quite a while.
Oh, no, wait. Are you the god of death?
First time. Come on. That's got to be some kind of bad joke. Ponder what's happening. That mind of yours isn't just for show. And I'm not some professor at the Lyceum who can answer all your questions. You'll understand sooner or later. Well, now that you're here, my current Merlin, I can finally hand over this sword to the knight who likes to make things difficult for me. What? Did you really think you're the greatest mage in history? It is an honorable title for sure. But a few short-sighted mortals decided to bestow it upon you. What? Wait. You lost your memory. Interesting. Let me see. How should I put this? Never mind. It's far too bothersome to explain. Weren't you the one who chose her? I was just waiting for you to bring her here, as we agreed. Speaking of which, if you weren't here, I wouldn't be able to give her this sword. I just want to get rid of it. I've been waiting for 2,000 years. Dura's power is quite a nuisance. Why are you always like this? Always making jokes at the most inappropriate times.
Hello, Lord of Death, sir. Chippy here. If we keep chatting like this, won't Cry Anaya find out?
Be at ease, little one. As the god of death, I do possess a modicum of power. Remember, what you choose is what will be. Aren't you going to take it? If not, I'll have to take it back.
I encountered the god of death once more, and chose to become a graveborn to continue the fight. But this time... this sword... I possess two sets of memories. Which one is true? I hope. I understand now. It turns out, at that time...
It's time to face the consequences of your choice, Valka.
What do you mean? I was only following your instructions, Lord of Death.
Relax. Do as you please. The sword is already yours. You won't see me for a while. I've kept my promise for 2,000 years. Now, I need some rest.
Welcome to my icy realm.
You're right, Merlin. I already know how the story ends.
Yes, Valka! Chippy sees the determination in your eyes. You're not afraid of her anymore.
Yes, given that my choice determines everything, then this time, I will still choose victory!
I knew it. Welcome back. Now the real game begins.
Game. I win. But mark my words. Victory shall be ours.
Welcome to my icy realm. Even with the god of death's power, you will never conquer me!
Is that so? For this strike, my warriors and I have waited an eternity.
Your Highness! Dura above, no! I failed in my duty. When Her Highness asked me to go to the castle to get her gown, I should have refused. My duty was to stay by her side. This is my fault.
Don't blame yourself, Sir Rodrigo. Even if you refused, the princess would have found another way to send you away. You don't know, but she was actually, well...
What happened? Tell me what happened with Her Highness. So you're saying that the princess died a year ago? She didn't come back to life because of Dura's grace?
Dura's grace? Did the Archduke tell you that?
At that time, we all thought that Her Highness had passed away. The whole castle was in mourning. But a few days later, the Archduke suddenly told us that because of our piety, Dura had bestowed her grace, and the princess was resurrected. We saw Her Highness walk out of the temple with our own eyes, the same as before. We never thought this was a trick of a Hypogean.
I know it's hard to accept, but it's the truth.
You could have taken my life, Dura. Why did you take the princess? Did you want her boundless smile with you that badly?
Rodrigo.
Let him be for the moment. He requires time to come to terms with all that has transpired. If Sir Rodrigo has come to the castle, that means the time loop has ended.
Yes, we should go check on Cedar Town. Chippy hopes everyone there is okay. What about you, Velka?
I wish to go check on my companions. I shall take my leave.
I remember we were planning to go on an adventure.
Yes, but we haven't prepared the food or equipment yet.
Let's wait until after the festival. Oh. Is the festival finished now?
Didn't the festival just start?
Great! You all are all right.
What are you talking about? Wait, I remember you. We had a snowball fight together.
It looks like they've all recovered.
Oh, you're back! Did you do everything at the festival?
Well, sort of.
That was fast. It was fun making a snowman with you all. The snowball fight was fun, too. I came back and made more snowmen. I think I made... Wait, how many did I make? Why can't I remember?
You must be tired. Why don't you go home first?
Oh yeah, I gotta get back. My mother said she'd made mushroom soup.
Did I make a heart on the ice? It's so strange. I feel like I've been standing here for ages. My feet are numb. Maybe I'm just nervous?
Don't be nervous. Forget the heart. Just go propose.
Shh! Keep your voice down. Don't let her hear you. My Kaya is the most beautiful woman in all of Esperia. Wait, did I say this to you before?
Thank you for your concern. A handful of them detect the changes in history, while the majority of them are in a state of confusion. Perhaps this is their destiny. Yet I believe they will all take heart in having vanquished such a formidable foe. It may seem a bit absurd, but I wish to behold my past self. I've never set foot here throughout these many years. I've never looked the statue in the eye, nor could I face the respect bestowed by others. They called me a hero. What a heavy title to bear. I deemed myself unequal to what history has made me, and thus I have spent 2 millennia like this. However, because of you, all has changed. My choice. Thank you. I have at last proven worthy of the title and the honor the people have shown me. Henceforth, I vow to uphold their trust until the end of days.
Captain Rodrigo asked that you head to the castle right away. He has an urgent matter to discuss with you.
Has something happened again?
Rest assured, there's no immediate danger to the duchy. This concerns the arrangements for the funeral of the Archduke and Princess Yelena. Captain Rodrigo seeks your assistance.
So it's really time for Princess Yelena's funeral.
It doesn't feel real. We saw the real her once, didn't we? In that illusion the Frost Fury created. Are we truly saying goodbye to the real her now?
Yes, the entire duchy grieves her loss. But these preparations can no longer be delayed. Your presence would mean so much to us. If you're able, please make your way to the castle as soon as possible. The people of the duchy will never forget your kindness.
Sir Rodrigo, you look completely worn out. It's like you're carrying the weight of the whole duchy on your shoulders.
Am I? Perhaps I am. With the Frost Fury sealed once again, we've worked tirelessly to keep the peace. But rumors continue to spread, stirring unrest in the duchy. And then, the deaths of His Grace and Princess Yelena. Thankfully, the Ducal Guard suffered only minor losses, and we've quelled most of the disorder. For now, we're holding things together. Barely. Indeed. The castle interior has never returned to normal. Strange snowflakes and bird cages linger in every corner. We've tried everything, chipping away at the snow-covered walls, laying new polished stone pathways, even attempting to restore the decor to its former glory. Yet, no matter the effort, nothing holds. But all the craftsmen's efforts were in vain. Our tools left the walls untouched, and the pathways crumbled into nothing, as though rejecting our attempts.
I suppose the Hypogean's corruption left its mark on the place.
That's what I think too. Even so, without the Frost Fury's influence, this castle hasn't felt the same since the princess's passing. It's as though her spirit left with her. I've sent a detailed report to the Lightbearer Empire, requesting assistance in locating a collateral heir of the Velisa family. However, there have been no developments thus far. The royal court has assured me that, should no heir be found, they will appoint a new Archduke for White Ridge in due time. Until then, I've been instructed to temporarily manage the duchy's affairs alongside the palace guard. Dura above, it is an overwhelming burden.
That sounds like an incredible amount of work. No wonder you're so exhausted.
It is. Precisely because of this responsibility, the funeral must be perfect. Anything less would dishonor the memory of the Archduke and the princess.
I cannot fail them. Not well, I'm afraid. Aside from St. Callahan's temple in Cedar Town, nearly all other temples have been ruined, with only the 2 acolytes you saved remaining alive. The Divinum Centrum has taken the heretic threat very seriously and dispatched a new group of acolytes. They arrived at White Ridge Temple just days ago, escorted by the Templar Order. I apologize. I've never overseen anything like this before. Preparations are still in their early stages. For now, the guards have converted a room into a funeral room to lay the princess's body until burial. As for the Archduke...
When we explored the castle before, we found that Archduke Valisa had been fully transformed into a golem under the Frost Fury's control. Rodrigo, I'm so sorry. We had no choice but to...
There's no need to apologize. What you did was for the duchy. It was both noble and necessary. That thing was no longer the Archduke we knew. It left no remains behind, and it would be unthinkable to display such a form before the people. Even now, I'm torn between grief and relief. We'll likely need to use his personal belongings as a stand-in for the funeral.
Keep your spirits up, Captain Rodrigo. No matter the trials or pain, a knight can never falter.
You're right, little knight. For the sake of granting peace to His Grace and the Princess, I'll see this through to the end.
If there's anything we can do to help, just say the word. We don't know much about White Ridge's funeral customs, but we want to make sure everything is done properly.
Thank you, truly. I've never handled such rites before, but the acolytes sent by the temple should have knowledge of these ceremonies. If not, White Ridge Temple holds texts on funeral traditions. Magister, your assistance is needed. There may be matters only you can resolve. Please come with me.
Tamesia, it's been so long!
It has been a while, everyone. I'm glad to see that the goddess continues to guide and protect you all.
Wait a second. Why aren't you surprised to see us? Did you already know we were here?
The temple's missive mentioned that a mage had sealed the Hypogean troubling White Ridge. From what I've heard, there is but one person who could have accomplished such a feat. Magister Merlin. Is that so? That particular detail was absent from the temple's records.
Dame Tamesia, I presume. I am Rodrigo, captain of the Palace Guard of White Ridge. The Magister and I are here to oversee the funerals of the Archduke and the Princess. I trust you've heard of the tragedies that have afflicted the duchy. As a guard, I lack expertise in funeral arrangements. The Valisa family traditionally coordinated such matters with the temple. Do you know if any of the newly arrived acolytes possess the knowledge needed to assist us?
Funeral preparations. I recommend speaking with Acolyte Ison. He is deeply versed in such customs and has family roots in White Ridge. However, he is currently leading efforts to cleanse the lingering evil within the temple and may not have the time to assist directly. Come, I will take you to him. Acolyte Ison, this is Rodrigo, the captain of the Palace Guard. He seeks your guidance for the funerals of Archduke Valisa and the Princess.
By Dura's grace, I humbly request your aid at Valisa Castle to ensure the arrangements proceed without issue.
At the castle, you say? Forgive me, Captain, but my priorities must remain with the temple for the time being. White Ridge Temple is yet tainted with the unholy residue of evil. As stewards of Dura's will, we must complete the cleansing of this sacred ground. It cannot remain defiled.
Yet the funerals cannot proceed without the presence of the temple. What are we to do?
Noble funerals have long been held at White Ridge Temple, Captain. I have presided over many such ceremonies, and I assure you there is no need for concern. The process is not as complex as it may seem. Should you need to manage the preparations yourselves, I can provide instructions. It is unlikely that anything will go amiss.
But these are no ordinary funerals. They are for the Archduke and the Princess. Surely we cannot...
Captain, the Belisa family served the goddess with unparalleled humility and devotion. Their funerals reflect this. Simple yet profound, marked only by the choice of caskets. Overindulgence would dishonor their memory.
Their memory? I see. Very well. Please guide me through the necessary steps.
I've heard that nobles in White Ridge are interred in ice caskets. Is that correct?
Indeed. Commoners are laid to rest in pine or cypress coffins, while the noble families are honored with custom-crafted ice caskets. Once the ice caskets are prepared, the temple provides consecrated frost oil to ensure the caskets remain unyielding, the ice never melting. The body of the deceased must first be cleansed, a duty often undertaken by their closest family or trusted servants. If necessary, any visible wounds may be concealed. The body then rests for 3 days before the goddess's statue in the burial grounds, a vigil seeking her mercy and blessing. Only after this can the memorial ceremony commence, and the body be transferred to its final resting place. There is a tradition for loved ones to offer sapphire blossoms before sealing a casket, a gesture symbolizing their eternal longing to accompany the departed.
Let me confirm. Prepare the ice casket, cleanse the body, hold the 3-day vigil, and offer sapphire blossoms before sealing the casket. Is that correct?
Precisely. However, at present the temple has no ice caskets available. With our acolytes engaged in vital tasks, we cannot spare the labor to craft one. You will need to commission a skilled craftsman for the job.
Hugin, do you mean the dwarven craftsman you're acquainted with?
That's him! Hugin is the best! He'll definitely come through for us!
Creating an ice casket is a delicate process. Furthermore, with the havoc the Hypogean has caused, the temple also requires wooden coffins for the commoners. If you can, please also convey this need to the craftsman.
Understood.
The cultists still haven't been fully eradicated. I will accompany you to ensure your safety.
Well, if it isn't my favorite bunch! I was just thinking about you all, and here you are! So, what should I make next? After finishing the festival ice sculpture, this town's been dreadfully dull. I'm itching for a project!
How about switching from ice sculptures to ice caskets?
That's still just ice! Where's the challenge in that? Ah, right.
Besides these two, the temple has also requested wooden coffins for the victims of the Hypogean attack. We must ensure every detail is handled with respect and reverence. Right now, it's most important to comfort the departed souls and ease the people's grief. I'm sorry we don't have something more creative for you to work on.
What? Why Why are you apologizing now? This is the most important task of all. My crew on Artisan Avenue will treat this with the utmost care and give it everything we have. That poor girl, Yelena. The festival, everyone worked so hard to bring joy to this town. And now this? It's a shame.
If you're able, Master Hugin, please rally your craftsmen and head to Whiteridge Temple as soon as possible. The acolytes there may be able to assist with some of the preparations.
Don't worry. I'll round up Haldor and the others in no time. Oh, one question though. What about materials? Do we have enough ice blocks and wood?
We have plenty of wood, but as for ice blocks, I'm afraid not.
Ha! No problem. We'll gather what we need. Time's of the essence, though. So, let's move fast. Here's the plan, Magister. Help me carve some ice blocks and get them to the temple. Meanwhile, I'll round up the rest of the crew. Sound good?
If I'm not mistaken, there is a graveyard situated on the cliff across the river, correct?
Yes, that's right. Have you been there?
We encountered a group of undead on our first night in the duchy. At the time, we didn't know they weren't hostile, so we engaged them. After being wounded, they retreated to that very graveyard. Some knights pursued them and witnessed one undead hopping from one tombstone to the next, cackling. They mentioned it was a rather unsettling sight. Is this a common occurrence in Whiteridge?
Yes, the undead have long lingered in the area. Despite the Ducal Guard's tireless efforts to keep the more hostile ones at bay, they have never fully disappeared.
Don't worry. The acolytes have already joined forces with some of the more reasonable Graveborn to find a solution to this problem. I'm hopeful that peace will soon be restored. I don't know their names, but one of them was a general who once defended Whiteridge.
Ah, General Valka. We are well aware of her legacy as a hero, and she has earned the full respect of this duchy. Furthermore, she and Magister Merlin were the ones who aided the princess in escaping the Frost Fury's grasp. If I may, I would like to invite General Valka to attend the princess's funeral. After all, she was present when the princess passed. I would also like to invite the ancestor of the Velisa family, who lives in the Duskmire Forest. Though he has long since become one of the undead, he remains the last living blood relative of the Archduke and the princess.
Regarding the funeral of nobles, the temple cannot make the decision alone. Once we return, we can discuss this matter with Acolyte Eisen. But for now, let us focus on preparing the caskets.
Sorry for the wait. We've got plenty of ice blocks, enough to make 2 caskets.
I wouldn't expect anything less from you all. Leave the rest to us. We'll finish the job on time, or even ahead of schedule.
We place our trust in your hands.
Ah, and that elderly acolyte over there wishes to speak with you.
Oh, Acolyte Eisen? Let's go see what he wants.
Acolyte Eisen, do you need anything from us?
There's an unfortunate matter at hand. A dark, malevolent force has tainted the frost oil stored in Whiteridge Temple. I have already ordered the destruction of all of it.
What? But that oil is vital to prevent the ice coffin from melting. What are we supposed to do now?
Thankfully, the recipe for the frost oil remains intact. However, we'll require the help of a mage to craft 2 new vials.
The temple didn't send any mages with us on this mission. You are the only one capable of doing this.
Magister, for the sake of the princess, we implore you. We need your assistance.
The ingredients for the frost oil include ice berries and crystal branches. However, upon checking the temple's inventory, we found barely any left.
These ingredients grow primarily in the Patalia Plains. I shall go gather them.
Wait! We'll come with you!
I see you've gathered the necessary materials. What's the next step?
We must trouble the Magister, I'm afraid. I've written down the formula and precise method here. Please follow the instructions carefully and infuse them with magic to craft the frost oil.
A victory worth celebrating.
Jira above. Archduke, Princess. Forgive me for the delay. Magister, Dame Tamisha, I am about to bring these 2 ice caskets back to the castle. Once the princess's remains and the Archduke's belongings are settled, I will return to the temple.
Right! We should ask Acolyte Ison if we can invite Valka and Ludovic to the funeral.
Apologies. I got ahead of myself.
Let loyalty and resilience steady your heart, Captain. You must not falter, not now, not before bidding farewell to those you have served so dutifully. Please wait a moment. I will go fetch him. Acolyte Ison is currently occupied, but I have his answer. He said that General Valka and Ludovic, the ancestor of the Velisa family, may attend the funeral. However, they are the only ones allowed. They are undead, after all, and the temple is concerned about the public's perception and the ducal family's image. This is the final decision.
Dura above, this is already more than enough. Thank you for your understanding. Magister, would you kindly extend the invitation to General Valka and Ludovic on my behalf? Especially Valka. Without your assistance, I may never be able to locate her.
Why don't we start by visiting Everstill Manor? Ludovic will know how to contact Valka.
Thank you truly. You are most generous, esteemed Magister. Dame Temisia, I entrust Magister Merlin's safety to your hands. I will await your return at the castle.
Are you a Templar Knight? Has White Ridge fallen so far as to require Templar Knights for suppression?
You. Are you from the Velisa family? To think you're still around.
Your expression, I've seen it countless times. Surprise, disbelief. It's always the same when someone first lays eyes on me. I thought the temple molded Templar Knights' hearts into unyielding steel, untouched by sentiment.
Then you have misunderstood the temple. Our hearts are guided by faith, not dulled by it.
I've misunderstood nothing, just as you misunderstand nothing about me. Do not trouble yourself with pity for my untimely death. I have no use for the temple's sympathy. Now, enough of these pleasantries. What brings you to my presence today? Another funeral for the Velisa family. I never thought I'd attend one again. Yet, since you've extended the courtesy of inviting me, and the temple permits the Graveborn to attend, I will come. I'll send someone to fetch her. Please, wait here.
Valka, you're here! We've been waiting forever!
What's the matter? Ludovic sent for me, claiming it was urgent. Ah, a funeral for the princess?
And Sigmund.
Sigmund Velisa, the Archduke who met his tragic end during the Frost Fury incident. The temple is arranging his funeral as well.
I see. I will be there.
The funeral will take place in 3 days. Your generosity honors the departed. May the goddess's blessings shine upon you both.
Your blessings are noted, but we no longer have need of Dura's light. The dead have no need for breath or life. Where will Sigmund and Yelena rest until the funeral? Velisa Castle or White Ridge Temple? So, all that remains of the Velisa family is the holy light of Dura shining upon snow-covered ruins. How fitting. The Velisa branch of the Duchy of Whiteridge is no more. I shall go early to keep vigil for Sigmund and Yelena. Whatever has come to pass, I remain a part of the Velisa bloodline. That will never change. It is my duty to bid farewell to this once glorious legacy.
I will accompany you. The Velisa family were once my comrades in arms. I owe them my respect. And the princess. I pray she may find the peace that eluded her in life.
Rest assured, the goddess shall cradle them in her eternal light. Magister Merlin and I must return to the castle to assist Captain Rodrigo with the preparations. We will take our leave now. May the radiance of the goddess guide and protect us all.
What's going on? The castle looks completely restored.
Yeah, it wasn't like this when we left.
Restored, you say? What was the castle like before?
It's kinda hard to explain. Back when the Hypogean's influence was strong, the castle's interior was, well, distorted. We were walking on these giant snowflake-shaped stone slabs floating in the air, and beneath them was just this endless void. It didn't feel real at all.
But now it's all fixed, like nothing ever happened.
It must be that when the Frost Fury was sealed by Magister Merlin, her sinister influence on the castle was undone. The cleansing has restored everything to its natural state. Isn't that a good sign? Oh, that certainly is unusual.
Could it be that the Frost Fury's magic was so powerful that even after being sealed, it took time for its effects to fade?
Regardless of the answer, we must remain vigilant. Our immediate priority is to find Captain Rodrigo. If the castle has transformed so drastically, let us hope he has not been affected by the changes.
Dura above. Magister, surely you sense that something isn't right here. When I led the team back, the castle had already reverted from its distorted form to this state. I assumed the Hypogean's influence had been fully eradicated, so I instructed everyone to prepare for the funeral as per protocol. But then, things began to feel off. The maids and the guards claim to have no recollection of funeral preparations. Instead, they insist they are organizing some sort of celebration.
Captain Rodrigo, what are you saying? Why this insistence on a funeral? We haven't heard of any noble passing away. If that had happened, the Archduke would have dispatched stewards to coordinate with the temple. It wouldn't require your direct involvement. We are preparing for the Snowspire Festival. Surely you were informed.
The Snowspire Festival? That ended long ago. Who authorized this to take place in the castle now?
It was Miss Lydia. She told us to arrange a small celebration inspired by the Snowspire Festival.
Miss Lydia was the princess's most trusted steward. She's been at Her Highness's side since childhood. More like a foster mother than a servant.
Lieutenant, are you feeling unwell? How could you forget Miss Lydia after all these years? Of course I'm talking about you. You are Captain Rodrigo's lieutenant. What's gotten into you two today? You're both behaving oddly.
Magister, they're confusing you with someone else again.
Watch your tongue. How dare you utter such slander? The princess is alive. She's just a little frail. Even if you are Captain Rodrigo's lieutenant, such disrespect is unforgivable. I hope your tongue rots away. Captain Rodrigo, you must put an end to this nonsense before it reaches the Archduke's ears.
The princess is alive? This cannot be. Why is this happening? Is she truly still alive?
But the Hypogean has already been sealed. Why is the castle still like this?
Perhaps her magic hasn't been fully purged. Lingering traces may still be affecting this place.
If that is the case, we cannot risk the princess's body remaining in the castle. The Hypogean's power may seek to take hold of her again. I will dispatch someone to retrieve her body. We must ensure her safety, no matter the cost.
Princess Yelena's body is missing?
Yes. The guards I dispatched have thoroughly searched the mortuary inside and out. Not only did they fail to locate the body, but there were no signs of it being moved in any way.
Could it be that she came back to life?
Chippy, don't say something so terrifying.
While I'm not certain of the exact nature of the illusion you all witnessed previously, this situation feels unnatural.
And the maids mistaking Magister Merlin for someone else is just like what happened back then. Before, in the illusion, we saw Princess Yelena when she was ill. At that time, she hadn't yet fallen under the Frost Fury's control.
If this is another illusion, does that mean we might see her again?
Whether this is reality or another illusion, I must find Her Highness. The Duchy of Whiteridge has suffered far too much already.
Do not despair, Captain Rodrigo. Steady yourself. This is the castle you know best. Where do you think Princess Yelena might be?
Her Highness, frail in life, spent most of her time in her chamber.
Then lead the way. Jira above. May you protect Princess Yelena's pure and radiant soul from the grasp of evil.
Dura above, honorable knight, surely you've come to deliver Dura's divine message and save Princess Yelena.
Me? I'm afraid you're mistaken. I am but a humble knight of the temple, not one worthy of delivering divine revelations.
But then, why are you here at Velisa Castle? Silence, Lieutenant. This is not your place to speak.
Miss Lydia, I must ask that you show respect to both Magister Merlin and Dame Temisia. Magister Merlin and Dame Temisia have come to assist in the preparation of Her Highness's funeral.
Enough! Captain Rodrigo, Her Highness has always trusted you most, yet you dare speak such blasphemous words? I shall report you directly to the Archduke if you utter another word of disrespect. He will have no choice but to order your punishment.
The Archduke? But he has already... I apologize. Her Highness's illness has left me unsettled. It feels like I've been trapped in a nightmare. One from which I have yet to awaken. I only wish to know why she is not in her chamber. The Archduke gave specific orders that she not leave her room without supervision.
That is because Her Highness is participating in the festivities within the castle. We've recreated many activities from the Snowspire Festival. You must have seen them when you arrived. Thanks to our efforts, Her Highness has been delighted. It's been far too long since we've seen her smile.
You've truly seen her.
Of course. During all the preparations, I scarcely left her side for a moment.
Thank you for letting us know, Miss Lydia. May the goddess protect Princess Yelena.
The Belisa court also extends its gratitude and thanks for your blessings upon Her Highness.
Something feels off about her.
Did you notice something?
I sense a faint trace of dark energy lingering on her. It is weak, but unmistakable. It's similar to the energy we detected in the Sun Temple when Burial arrived. This could make her more susceptible to bad influences.
Hypogeans once again. What should we do now, Magister? Understood. Miss Lydia, I apologize for my earlier words. I meant no offense. Where is Princess Yelena? I wish to personally apologize and offer my well wishes for the celebration.
Her Highness is wandering about the castle as lively as a sprite, blessed by the goddess. You should see the light in her eyes. I suggest you and your lieutenant take this opportunity to relax. You both appear far too tense, which may be why you've had nightmares and unsettling visions. Here, take this petal collection card. You may exchange it for gifts, just as in the Snowspire Festival of Cedar Town. Best of luck to you. Now, I must go fetch Her Highness's favorite velvet shawl.
Magister, it seems the passage has been sealed. Could she have sent something suspicious about us?
If she were truly under Hypogean influence, she would not have merely locked us in here. Furthermore, look at these decorations. They must have a deeper significance.
Could Miss Lydia still be angry with Captain Rodrigo for saying that Her Highness has already passed away?
But she doesn't seem like the type to be so petty.
Miss Lydia is a reasonable woman. Even if she believed I had broken my knightly vows, she would not act impulsively. She would just report it to the Archduke. Before her illness, Her Highness often hid her cherished possessions in this passage. However, these bookshelves, I do not believe she arranged them herself. After Her Highness fell ill, the Archduke sealed the passage to prevent her from sneaking out. Since then, no new items have been stored here.
I've inspected the area. There's no keyhole on the door, no hidden mechanisms on the walls, and even the windows are securely locked.
This passage is completely sealed.
Like an activity for the festival. Is this one of White Ridge's traditions?
Well, the ghostly getaway was quite popular during the Snowspire Festival.
The maid in the hall mentioned Miss Lydia had them prepare the celebration in the style of the festival. Could this be an imitation of the ghostly getaway activity?
Then the way to open the door must be hidden within this passage. Let's search for clues.
It looks like the story here is about a frail girl who dreams of playing outside, but is too weak, waiting for spring to finally leave her room.
I believe I understand now. This castle celebration must be the one Miss Lydia spoke of so often. Before Princess Yolena's passing, Miss Lydia devoted herself to planning a grand celebration, hoping Her Highness could still share in the joy of the Snowspire Festival, even without venturing outside. But the princess left this world before the preparations could be completed.
Just like when he first arrived at the castle. This must be some kind of illusion. But how do we escape it?
Now isn't the time to speculate. We need to focus on getting out of this secret passage first.
Fear not. The answer lies in this recipe for a growth potion. By brewing the potion and pouring it into the flower pot, the plant will sprout and the door will open. Well, I only recalled it moments ago. Well, it just came to me that this mechanism is tied to a story Miss Lydia once told. When Princess Yolena fell ill and lost her spirit, Miss Lydia sought to comfort her. She told the princess that she would recover once winter passed and the sapphirine blossoms by her window began to bloom. And then she could leave her room to see the world beyond.
I see. The blooming plant symbolizes the arrival of spring, and with it, her recovery. No wonder Lydia designed this puzzle.
Jira, above.
The way forward will open as soon as we brew the growth potion.
This letter says Amy lost the strength to walk, and even her voice. Were these the same symptoms Princess Yolena had?
Indeed. By the time Miss Lydia arranged the celebration, Princess Yolena's health had already deteriorated greatly. The Archduke and all who cared for her understood that her chances of recovery were slim. Yet no one could bear to tell her the truth. The princess still clung to hope, and shattering that hope would have been unthinkably cruel.
The people of Whiteridge are truly devoted to their faith.
Are you referring to this letter praying to Dura?
It's clear that the maid who stayed by Amy's side mirrors Miss Lydia. Like the maid, Miss Lydia must have prayed countless times with unwavering faith, pleading for Jira's mercy to save Princess Yolena.
That's right. Miss Lydia cared for Princess Yolena since her childhood. She was the closest person to the princess, other than the Archduke. Because of that, even when others had accepted the inevitable, she continued to encourage the princess to hold on to hope. Praying to Dura was her last resort. Yet the goddess's mercy never reached the princess.
Perhaps I shouldn't say this, but it may have been the princess's fate. Something even Jira herself could not alter.
I understand.
This story mirrors Princess Yolena's life in so many ways. Lydia must have poured her heart into this, hoping it would comfort the princess. But sadly, Princess Yolena never got to see it.
The princess has passed. Please, let's not linger in sorrow. We must focus on crafting the growth potion and get out of here to find the princess's body. Only then can we preserve her final dignity.
Captain Rodrigo, Lieutenant, you truly are the finest knights in White Ridge. Solving Miss Lydia's intricate puzzles so fast is quite impressive. Please, hand me your collection card, and I shall paint the petals. Yes, the real first-place sapphire petals were prepared specifically for the princess.
Where is the princess now?
I believe she should be in the atelier. I saw her heading that way. The attendants prepared an activity there for her. If you head over now, you might run into her.
Run into an alive Yelena? Just the thought gives Chippy goosebumps.
Regardless, our priority is to locate the princess.
Honorable guests, would you like to try making a dough man?
A dough man? Is that a custom here in White Ridge?
Oh, I see you're Captain Rodrigo's guest. You must be unfamiliar with our customs. In our duchy, it snows all year, so we naturally build real snowmen. But the dough men were something Miss Lydia came up with for the princess. After her illness, the princess became quite sensitive to the cold. Since most of the Snowspire Festival's activities take place outside, we needed a cozy indoor alternative. The idea is simple. Take 2 dough balls, stack them to form a body, and decorate them. They look just like real snowmen, and the best part is that they won't melt. Why don't you try making one too? You could create your own unique design that isn't already in the castle. I'm sure the princess will be so delighted when she sees it. Oh my, this is so well made. I had no idea you had such talent. Now, please head to the guard over there and choose some decorations for the dough man.
The guards have so many decorations. Besides scarves, there are some odd items. Wait! Why are there gemstones? Are they supposed to be eyes?
Magister, what kind of dough man would you like to make?
Oh, maybe bear ears, like Soren and Gerda's.
I've been in White Ridge for so long that I'm starting to miss the dry sands of the Ashen Wastes. I wonder how Elsa and Soren are doing.
Next time we meet them, we can teach them how to make dough men. Then they can join in on the fun too. But let's focus on making this dough man first. We can show off our skills to them later.
Oh, this dough man is so adorable. It looks like a kitty standing on its hind legs. A bear? Oh, is it inspired by the innkeeper of the frozen paw? How wonderfully creative. Well, I'd love to give you a real sapphire petal. I'm afraid the princess already took it earlier.
Might I ask where the princess has gone?
Miss Lydia came to escort her. They're likely participating in another activity. There's one in the downstairs hallway, so they may have gone there.
How is Her Highness? Is she... well?
Well, You see...
If there is something to be said, speak plainly. You know how much the entire duchy worries for her.
Her Highness seems very happy today, perhaps due to the celebration. She hasn't been this cheerful in quite some time. Even her steps appear lighter and more lively than usual. But her health still leaves much to be desired.
I see. Please, do not mention it in front of Her Highness.
I understand. Miss Lydia has already spoken of the matter.
Good. Very well, let us proceed. These capybaras.
What's going on? Is there something wrong with these capybaras?
The Archduke gifted these capybaras to Her Highness after she fell ill. When Her Highness was dying, she worried that they would make the Archduke sad, so she instructed me to send them to a reliable caretaker to ensure their comfort. I believe I sent them away long ago, but now they're here. They seem very close to the people in the castle.
The past is reappearing again. Just like when we saw Velka and Kryanaya fighting each other on the ancient battlefield. It could be one of those weird vision thingies of the past.
But what happened here is completely different from what happened in reality. The castle festivities were unprepared when Her Highness was alive, so this can't be the past.
That's right. Since you know this is an illusion, there is no need to care whether it's real or not. Compelling humans with beautiful illusions is precisely one of the favored tactics of the Hypogeans. As champions of Jura, we must not fall for this trick.
This illusion is different from what we have experienced before. In the previous illusion, we witnessed the true reason for the princess's illness and even her death. But in this illusion, Princess Yelena didn't die. The festivities are being held, and she's having a great time. Could it be that everyone's unwilling to accept Princess Yelena's death? So they all secretly wish for an alternative version of events?
But we didn't see any weird-looking mates this time, and talking to them didn't teleport us back to reality.
Maybe we haven't met the right ones yet. The castle is pretty big after all.
Let's continue with the festivities for now. I'm sure there will be clues as we continue forward. Charon, aren't you responsible for guarding the castle perimeter?
Yes, sir. I'm here according to Miss Lydia's instructions. I'm so honored to contribute to Her Highness's celebration. Captain Rodrigo, would you like to try the capybara chasing game? You win by leading them down the corridor to the finish line. I heard from the maids that Miss Lydia came up with this to replace ice skating, although I don't really understand what those two things have in common. Oh, Lieutenant, this will be a breeze since you're always caring for the capybaras.
Yes, the lieutenant has indeed taken very good care of these capybaras. It's up to you, Lieutenant.
I knew you could do it, Lieutenant. Your form was perfect.
The lieutenant has been very tired lately.
I bet. You've been working too hard recently. You definitely need some rest.
Her Highness and Miss Lydia aren't here. We should look elsewhere.
There are a few activities in the Great Hall and the audience chamber. They may have gone there.
Apologies, everyone. The ball hasn't been set up yet. Please return later.
It's a real ball! Is Miss Lydia actually planning to imitate every single event from the Snowspire Festival?
But with Princess Yolena's health, can she even dance?
Perhaps in this illusion, Her Highness's condition has improved.
The ball won't begin until all the other activities have ended. Why don't we go to the audience chamber first, Magister? What activity is this? Why is there so much dough?
This is called the dough ball fight. Instead of a snowball fight, you use dough balls to try and hit the targets. Hit all of them and you win.
Is this another activity that Miss Lydia came up with?
Yes. After all, we all know that Her Highness can't handle anything strenuous or intense. If we had a snowball fight, everyone would be worried about the princess running around. Besides, no one would want to throw snowballs at her. All right, enough of these sad musings. Ladies and gentlemen, come right up and test your skills at our dough ball fight. Congratulations! You won second place in the dough ball fight.
First place belongs to the princess, right?
Oh yes. Let's see. Your collection card is only missing color in 2 petals. Seems they're from the remaining activities in the audience chamber. You'd better hurry. The ball is about to begin. Thank you for the reminder.
Welcome to the Enigma Chase! Are you ready for this game, my lovely guests? The Enigma Chase is an activity that has our guests find the 3 hidden servants in the audience chamber. Although it sounds simple, finding them won't be easy. Use your imagination and guess where they're hiding.
It seems like this is a version of the snowman chase for Princess Yolena.
Miss Lydia has put in a lot of effort for Her Highness. Femi, what are you doing here?
Oh, Captain Rodrigo.
Why aren't you accompanying Her Highness? Why are you hiding here crying? Is there something wrong with the princess?
No. It's just... Her Highness wrote a farewell letter.
A farewell letter? Why would Her Highness write a farewell letter? The Archduke has ordered everyone not to tell Her Highness of her condition. Who told her?
Yes, let's calm down, Captain. This is an illusion. The letter may not be real.
Perhaps you're right.
Since the first snowfall of winter, her health has been getting worse. None of us mention it, especially in front of Her Highness. Even the doctor hasn't said anything, and he never leaves any records of his diagnosis. But the princess is smart. When we went to her room this morning to help her change, she took out the letter and handed it to us. She smiled that bright smile of hers and told us not to cry.
What did Her Highness write in the letter?
I don't know all the details, but Her Highness hopes for a water burial instead of a proper one.
Water burial? Why?
According to Her Highness, although it would be nice to be buried with her Velisa ancestors, she's afraid that one day she may become an undead, roaming the duchy and harming the innocent. She doesn't want an existence like that.
Dura would never allow such blasphemy to happen. How could she even think that? No, there's never been such a thing as water burials here. Even when the undead roam the countryside, everyone still adheres to tradition and is buried properly by the ordinance of the temple. Water burials leave no remains, so where should the living send their condolences? Not to mention, Her Highness is the Princess of the Duchy of Whiteridge. This cannot be condoned.
Her Highness has always been stubborn.
Is this really what Her Highness wants? Does she not want to be buried in peace and have us remember and honor her?
If there's even the slightest possibility of me hurting the people of Whiteridge, then I won't have a traditional burial. Although her face was as white as a sheet when she said this, her eyes were as hard as steel. And then, she made us swear to the goddess to help her fulfill her dying wish.
And you swore?
I'm sorry, Captain, but I can't bear seeing Her Highness cry again. I'm willing to do anything to cheer her up, even if it's just to make her smile for a moment.
You swore an oath to Dura. That is an oath you cannot break.
Yes, I know, but there was no way I was going to refuse, Captain. Facing Her Highness, even the most cold-hearted person in the world would melt and agree to her request. After we swore, Her Highness smiled. It was the first time she had smiled in so many days. Then, she seemed to have regained some of her strength, and with the help of her attendant, she sat up as if a miracle had happened. Her exact words were, "Thank you all for everything. Will you accompany me to the festivities? Let's have a memorable time." And then, well, the celebration began.
Did a miracle really happen? Has Her Highness recovered?
I don't know. I hope so. Looking at Her Highness, I always think of the celebration a few years ago. There were fireworks at a festival. It was so beautiful that it lit up the whole night sky, just like when the princess smiles. Even the candles in her room seemed to grow brighter. But fireworks always stop at some point. Forgive my dreary words. I wish Her Highness good health and happiness forever. May this miracle last. But I keep thinking about the fireworks ending. I must be cursed to think such things, possessed by something evil. Forgive me. If you still doubt my words, find Miss Lydia. The princess gave her the letter for safekeeping. She would never leave Her Highness's side at a time like this. Her Highness also said that after her death, this letter is to be given to the Archduke.
Where is Miss Lydia?
I don't know. When the festivities started, I couldn't hold it in anymore, so I came here alone.
You're dismissed. Don't tell anyone what has transpired.
Yes.
Are you okay, Captain Rodrigo?
I don't know.
According to the tenets of the temple, if a water burial was truly Princess Yelena's last wish, her opinion should be respected.
She does resemble a display of fireworks, doesn't she?
I have not yet had the privilege of meeting Her Highness in person. However, I have seen people burn themselves out toward the end of their lives. From the maid's words, I felt her conviction. Incredible faith is supporting Princess Yelena right now. Her duty to protect the duchy outweighs all. Her faith in the palace attendants, who set aside their concerns, gives her the strength to push through her illness and attend the celebration that should not exist. As a Templar knight, I cannot speak of miracles, but with Jura above, Her Highness's soul will be safeguarded, no matter where it may wander.
But should such beautiful fireworks end up in the water? No, don't answer that. Let us go find Miss Lydia and Her Highness. There are things we need to discuss.
Oh no, you found everyone so quickly. Then...
The game is no longer important. Have you seen Her Highness and Miss Lydia? Do you know where they went?
That's strange. They left just a moment ago.
When?
Just before you entered the audience chamber. You must have passed by them.
This is very strange. Let's ask someone else.
The ball has started.
But Princess Yelena and Miss Lydia aren't here either.
No, this isn't right. This celebration was specially prepared for Her Highness, so she should perform the opening dance. Even if she's feeling unwell, she should still be here.
Calm down. Let's ask the maids and guards here. They should provide some information.
Where is Her Highness and Miss Lydia? Did they not arrive for the opening dance?
Of course. Her Highness came, but she wasn't feeling well, so she stood in the center of the dance floor and just waved to everyone. After that, she left. Miss Lydia mentioned that the princess was preparing to offer a sapphirine blossom to Jura, much like presenting a flower to the general during the Snowspire festival. Her Highness is so devout. I hope Jura will bless and protect her.
Offering a flower to Dura. Then she should be at the temple. I don't know what's happening, but I think you're right. Even if someone was helping Her Highness, it would still be difficult for her to walk that far. Dura above, I wish this miracle was real. The Duchy of Whiteridge doesn't need another tragedy.
Wake up, Captain Rodrigo! This is an illusion! None of this is real!
But can't it become true? We're taught that Jura is all-knowing and powerful. Can't what has happened be changed? I didn't pray for her resurrection like the Archduke. But here she is, still alive, and perhaps it's not too late.
Wake up, Captain. Don't let your loyalty blind you. This illusion is affecting you. Listen to Magister Merlin. No one knows magic better than him. In this mirror world, he's the only one you can trust. Illusions lead to delusions. Neither you nor I can presume to speak of miracles. If our faith is shaken even for a second, evil will find its way into our hearts. If you consider yourself a true knight of the Duchy of Whiteridge, I urge you to let go in the name of the temple. Our priority is to locate the princess and uncover the truth behind the castle's fall into this illusion.
Magister, Dame Temisia, Dura above, fortify my resolve, so that I do not succumb to confusion. You're right. For the sake of the Duchy, I cannot allow myself to be deluded by the uncertainty of this world. We'll have to go to the temple. Hopefully, we'll find Her Highness there.
Has the princess already presented a flower to Jura?
But the princess isn't here! No one passed by us!
Miss Lydia just said it very clearly. Her Highness offered up a sapphirine blossom to the goddess.
Ah, Chippy's fur is standing on end!
Except for us, no one else here notices anything unusual. Even Miss Lydia. Miss Lydia!
Magister Merlin, let's follow the captain.
Miss Lydia, where is Her Highness?
You're delirious again, Captain Rodrigo. Why are you not bowing to Her Highness? She's just offered up a sapphirine blossom to Dura.
Chippy doesn't get it. Is there supposed to be someone next to Miss Lydia?
Do you know what you're saying, Miss Lydia?
Dura is protecting Her Highness, is she not? Look closely. By Dura's grace, Her Highness's color has returned. Her cheeks, see how they bloom with life.
That's enough. Wake up, Miss Lydia, please.
What are you talking about? Oh, Captain Rodrigo, are you still trapped in your nightmare? Calm your heart, I beg you. Look around. I arranged all this for her. And see? The princess is so pleased, so full of life, happier than I've seen her in years.
Her Highness is dead. Open your eyes. Her Highness isn't standing next to you. There's nothing but cold air beside you. The real princess. She's gone. She's been gone for so long, Lydia.
Captain Rodrigo, how dare you speak such lies about Her Highness? She isn't dead. She can't be dead. I've watched over her every moment. With my prayers, with the prayers of the entire duchy, she will never fall to death's embrace.
Miss Lydia? She's become like that weird maid we met before.
The key to this illusion was indeed Miss Lydia.
Like the captain said, Miss Lydia and Her Highness had a very close relationship. It is very likely that she could not accept the princess's death, and the residual power of the Hypogean led to the formation of this illusion. The most important thing right now is to find Miss Lydia and free her from the Hypogean's corruption.
She's headed to Her Highness's chamber. We need to catch up.
Your Highness, the celebration is ready. I've made everything just like the Snowspire Festival. Just open your eyes and you'll see how beautiful the castle looks. Everyone is waiting for you to wake up. The Archduke even said that we can have a festival every day if you want. So please, Just open your eyes. Please wake up, Your Highness. Please.
Miss Lydia. Her Highness has already left this world. Please let her rest in peace.
No, you're lying! You can't take her away from me! Her Highness was so eager to participate in the Snowspire Festival. She personally told me that she wants to stand up on stage with the Archduke after she recovers. I promised to arrange a grand castle celebration for her so she could enjoy the festivities like the other citizens of the duchy. How could she be gone when I haven't kept my promise yet?
I understand how you feel. I don't want to believe she's gone either.
No, you don't understand. None of you do. She lost her mother too soon. She grew up with no one but duty and the weight of her title. And then the illness came. Day after day, she smiled through the pain so no one would worry, not even the Archduke. The rarest herbs couldn't save her. The ancient ancestor of the Velisa line turned his back on her. Even the goddess that Yelena prayed to every night forsook her. Oh, Dura, why are you doing this to Her Highness? Why does she have to deal with all of this when she's just a child? A kind, gentle child who only wanted to see the Snowspire Festival. Was that too much to ask? A simple, innocent wish. Why couldn't she have just this one thing?
Something's not right. Stay behind me. Whatever was left behind by that Hypogean is eating away at her mind.
Oh, goddess, why? Why?
Jura above. I have no choice but to end all Hypogean corruption.
No, please, Dame Demetia. Is there no other way to calm her down? She was dear to Her Highness, and Her Highness was dear to her.
Her Highness cannot die. No one can take her away from me.
Oh no! She's totally been consumed by the Hypogean delusion!
Well done, dearie!
Why do you stand in my way? I only want to fulfill Her Highness's wish.
Please forgive us. We're doing this for her and for you. Besides the Archduke, you're the closest person to the princess. If she were here now, she wouldn't want this for you. She wouldn't want to see you lost in this illusion for the rest of your life.
Oh, Princess, if it meant keeping you safe, I would live in this lie for eternity. I'd give up reality itself if it meant you could stay with me, even as a shadow of what you were. All I ever wanted was for you to live, to smile like you used to, like the whole world was nothing but joy when you laughed. Why, Dura? Why couldn't fate have given her just a little more time?
Magister, are we perhaps being a little too harsh on her?
In any case, if the Hypogean's influence isn't cleared, it will continue to fester, and it may endanger not just Miss Lydia, but the duchy itself. Magister Merlin, please use your magic to completely cleanse her of any Hypogean influence.
Miss Lydia, we once met Fami, Her Highness's personal maid in the illusion. She said that before her death, Her Highness hoped for a water burial and left a farewell letter. Is this true?
A farewell letter. Yes, she did leave such a letter. Her Highness asked me to pass it along to the Archduke after her death. She shouldn't have written the letter. She was definitely going to get better, so I hid it at the bottom of the display case under the other books. But in the end, she still...
So, the water burial. What she said was true?
Yes, it was true. I can't fathom what she was thinking. Her Highness was so radiant and beautiful. If Dura had any mercy, she would never allow her to become an undead. I just don't know anymore. If it was Princess Yelena's wish, I should help her. But no, Her Highness cannot just leave us like this.
Father, I dream of taking a boat downstream to where the river flows into the ocean. I want to see the wide, wondrous sea with my own eyes. It may be hard to grant my wish of attending the Snow Spire Festival, so please promise me that after I'm gone, I can have a water burial so my soul can drift out to the ocean. When the time comes, could you pray and talk to Mother for me? Ask her to forgive my willfulness and for being unable to be by her side, to sleep in her embrace in my final moments. Who made this world so full of wonder? There are still so many treats I haven't tasted, and so many fun things I'll never try. But don't be sad, Father. As your daughter, I forbid you to come see me. Promise me you'll live for countless more years, as long as the eternal snow on White Ridge Mountain and as enduring as my love for you. I wish to become a flower, so I can kiss you again when the spring breeze carries me over. This year, next year, every year, over and over again. Farewell, Father. I'll love you until the end of time.
This is indeed Her Highness's handwriting.
When she first wrote her letter, Princess Yelena was already very ill. Some of her words are a little crooked. At that time, Her Highness tried to cheer me up by saying that her handwriting was better than when she first learned to write.
Stay strong, Miss Lydia. We can only get through this bitter winter of sorrow together. I will inform the acolytes of White Ridge Temple and request that they honor Her Highness's final wish by performing a water burial after the memorial ceremony concludes. The prepared ice caskets will be needed during the process of transferring Her Highness to the temple and the ceremony.
Miss Lydia, when Her Highness is being transferred to the temple, please stay close to the captain. The Hypogean influence that possessed you was powerful. Although Magister Merlin has cleansed you, I'm worried that there may still be some hidden magic left behind. To prevent further incidents, I ask that you remain at White Ridge Temple for the time being. Once the Heroic Order's mission is complete, we will return together. Being under the protection of the Divine Light, you need not worry about any Hypogean influence.
Dura above, blessed be the mercy of the temple. However, before sending Princess Yelena to the temple, could you grant me the honor of cleaning her body? I don't wish to entrust this final duty to anyone else. Her Highness told me she hoped to be spotless and radiant on her last day, and she didn't want her face to appear so pale. Let me at least do this final thing for her. Thank you. There are 2 maids outside. Please let them come in and assist me in making Her Highness presentable. If it needs to be under your supervision, then let us begin.
You're the maid who was in the audience chamber just now.
Audience chamber? I was? Oh, I have a vague impression of being there. I was laughing. No, I was maybe sad. How strange. I can't figure out what happened. My apologies.
It seems that after the illusion disappeared, all the people in the castle forgot what happened.
Fami, get the other maid, and help Miss Lydia prepare Her Highness for her funeral.
Her Highness? Yes, Captain.
Is there anything I can do for Her Highness? I can't just do nothing while seeing her off.
Princess Yelena shouldn't be sent off by herself. She'll need some of her personal effects and keepsakes. I remember she loved the paintings in the drawing room, the plants in the secret passage she took care of herself. She also wanted a floral wreath, which always made her think of the festival. Oh, Dura, even if we placed the entire castle in her casket, it wouldn't relieve the cold pain in my heart. But I have to come to terms with this. Oh, Yelena, I can't be the kind of person who would make you sad or harm those you love. So please, I'm counting on you.
All right. We'll be back with what you need soon.
I've taken care to make Princess Yelena look her very best. Look at how calm and peaceful she is. Is it time to send her to the temple?
Yes, it is time to conduct the funeral for the Archduke and Her Highness. All that remains of the Archduke is the sword he wore with him, and I've sent my guards to retrieve it. Now, gently place Her Highness into the ice casket. This is the final gift given to her by Cedar Town's acolytes and dwarven craftsmen. After 3 days of mourning and standing vigil, we will hold a water burial for Her Highness, according to her wish.
Miss Lydia, it's time.
Yes. Thank you for everything you have done for Her Highness, Captain Rodrigo, Dame Temisia, Magister.
Let's return to Whiteridge Temple. Ludovic and Valka should be there already.
You're the guest the Archduke invited before. The member of the Belisa family.
You're the person who refused to help Yelena.
According to the dictionary, a person is a human being regarded as an individual. I admit I am an individual, but the human part is quite inappropriate, young lady.
You're an undead!
Do not be rude. He remains a member of the Velisa family, to which we have all sworn allegiance. Magister Merlin is right. Her Highness explicitly stated in her letter that she did not wish to become an undead. She also told you this herself, did she not?
Yes, sweet Yelena. She didn't want to become lifeless like that. She didn't want to become like you.
Humans often entertain unrealistic fantasies about becoming a Graveborn, believing that eternal life means being alive. Yet they rarely consider the true cost of such an existence. If you understood what Valka and I have faced throughout the centuries, you wouldn't look upon our lives with envy. Eternal life is just another curse.
Is that true, General Valka?
I do not seek to revisit the past, but if it aids in resolving your doubts, I shall speak of it. The undead who attacked the people of the Duchy, they were once my fellow soldiers, akin to myself and Ludovic, who still possess our wits and can speak as we did in life. Yet, as time stretched on without end, they were driven mad by the eternal weight of their existence. Their sanity crumbled, and they could only find relief in the suffering of those they attacked. This is the reality of being a Graveborn. The everlasting life that countless mortals envy will, in time, twist us into horrifying creatures of darkness.
I have. I believe that becoming a Graveborn would provide her with another means of living. However, if she were to suffer every day, Her Highness made her choice, and I should honor her decision. If you love someone, you should put their desires above your own, even if the pain takes everything from you.
This is not your fault. You are much like my parents, who dreaded the thought of their dear child leaving.
Oh, Yelena.
I have brought an amulet with me. If you would, kindly place it within Her Highness's casket. I have heard that Princess Yelena wished for a water burial. I hope it can accompany her to the sea.
These are everbloom flowers. Please put these in as well. I had intended to write Yelena's epitaph myself, but I had not expected her to choose a water burial. Still, there is a certain beauty in how the living, like blazing fires, melt the snow, and the waters, once melted, find their way to the sea. This may be Yelena's fate. I should compose a poem to honor this. Let us be off. It's time to stand vigil for Sigmund and Yelena.
Thank you all for your company. General Valka, Lord Ludovic, Magister. Her Highness would be honored if she knew how much you've all done for her.
After the princess's memorial ceremony, the acolytes led her away.
Yes, Miss Lydia's mental state is a bit unstable right now. She was heavily affected by the power of the Hypogean. Acolyte Eisen suggested avoiding any situation that might trigger her. Now, Let's head to the river to see Her Highness off.
Miss Lydia selected the most serene riverside locale within the Battalia Plains for the funeral. She spoke of Princess Yelena's cherished memories of the place. She hoped that the sapphirine blossoms blooming in that serene place would accompany the princess on her final journey.
Where blossoms sway and winds do croon, her life's sweet praise is ever strewn. Like snowflakes born in frost's embrace, her warmth doth call the spring's soft grace. In dreams of azure, soft and deep, the river bears her pure and meek. In a land where pain and ill are gone, she views the sea, her heart's long song. Beneath the goddess's tender gaze, her loved one's love shall find its place. With kisses kind and hearts so true, eternal love shall shine on you. I can do no more for Yelena, so let this poem accompany her to her final resting place.
Will you not present it to Her Highness at her funeral?
The final farewell falls upon all your shoulders. I cannot bring myself to say farewell to another member of the Velisa bloodline. Even for a graveborn, it is a cruelty too heavy to bear.
Thank you for everything you've done for Her Highness and the Velisa family, Lord Ludovic.
It's time for you to send her off.